Hey guys! So this week on Nostalgic Friday, I couldn't really think of anything to do until I realized, it is November and next holiday is Thanksgiving, so why not do, a video about some of the best Thanksgiving specials, that all your favorite cartoons have to offer. Really. There's so many of them. So today I'm going to be talking about, a few Thanksgiving specials from some of your favorite shows you may have grown up with or some, you probably just watched recently. Now, I'm not going to be including such populars as the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving special because, that's way too popular and that gets played over and over every year on the holidays. Really. So that won't be included. I'll only be including some other stuff. Just, some from TV shows and maybe a few other specials that don't really get talked about. Unlike, Charlie Brown and whatnot. So, let's get on with it. So the very first special on this is the Animaniacs Turkey Jerky. Now, like I've said, I've seen the Animaniacs, both the original and the reboot. And if you're wondering, Sumner, season 2 is finally out. Are you going to see it? I'm like, maybe. I'm still, in the process of binge watching other stuff. So, maybe I will at some point. I don't know. But what the heck? Anyways, now, since I've seen the original, of course, I've seen this episode. Now, I do actually remember this one quite often. Seeing it, on TV or watching it on Hulu. And let me tell you, there was a lot going on. In fact, do you guys remember a little scene in the episode where I guess the strong pilgrim guy who wants to take their pet turkey to have for dinner, is saying to them, "Give me the bird." And then, Yakko replies with, "We love to, but the Fox censors won't allow it." And here's the thing. I've seen that joke so many times in top 10 dirty jokes in cartoons. I'm like, what on earth does that even mean? Because I have no idea. But it wasn't long until I asked my parents, what does it mean? And apparently it means flipping someone off. Like when you use your middle finger. And that means that, I'd rather not say it. I don't want to use cursing in my channel. I don't curse. But, yes. Okay, so the next one is a Steven Universe episode called Gem Harvest. Although technically it doesn't really take place around Thanksgiving, but it came out around November, so what the hell, it counts. So the episode basically, I guess from what I remember reading, did I mention I've never actually watched Steven Universe? Yeah, I know. Go ahead. Sumner, you should watch Steven Universe. I don't know. I don't really plan on watching it, but I know it's good and that it talks about some serious stuff that other kid shows probably just wouldn't even bother dealing with because, it's too sensitive, for the young mind. But what the heck? So this episode, I guess, is about Steven's, grandfather or something, if I remember, coming, and I guess he, he's, upset about his family traditions, but I guess then about how his family tradition isn't going good, I guess, and then, so, Steven, along with his dad and all, I guess, the other gems, have a dinner and, things, I guess, go okay in the end, and the grandfather apologized for his behavior and whatnot, so, So that's basically all you gotta know about this one. Okay, I don't know if maybe I've ever mentioned this show before in past videos, but there is one thing you should know about me. Now, how many adult shows did your parents allow you to watch? Because the only thing I was ever allowed to watch was The Simpsons as a kid. For reals. But, So, anyways, the next one of the shows I actually wasn't allowed to watch because my mom, well, not because of swear words, but her reasoning was because, I don't know, it looks pretty rude. I'm like, well, but I guess when I look at it now, I'm like, oh, wow. Okay, this is a strange and yet disgusting show. And of course, I'm talking about South Park. And I'm talking about their episode, a History Channel Thanksgiving where I guess, just random stuff goes down and stuff because, it's South Park and they're random. And I just don't know. I guess it reenacts, kind of has, a little alien, for an alien thing going on, I think, from what I read, but, yep, but yeah, and again, I don't know much, because I didn't see this show growing up, because, my mom, her only excuse was, South Park's pretty rude, I don't know if you should be watching this, besides, it doesn't look appropriate. Then again, I've seen a few kids my age watch this, and yet they're probably 20 by now, like I am. For reals. In fact, to some of you, how did your parents even, how were your parents okay with letting you watch that stuff when my mom wasn't? She was only okay with The Simpsons, and that was it. So, yes. Now, next is a show I'm sure I probably brought up in the past. And that is the regular show Thanksgiving special, where, I guess after Mordecai and Rapey ruined dinner, because God, they ruined everything, don't they? Oh my God. Yeah, they end up, I guess, trying to win a turkey or something, and, a bunch of random characters just show up. Because, it's a random show, and they gotta do random stuff. For reals. Then again, I did watch this myself because, I thought it was hilarious. In fact, even my own father thought it was hilarious. For real. We even quote it at times. For reals. He would often quote the, "You want to play Punchies" thing, and, so-and-so. And I even tried to do the Jinx thing one time with him. If any of us tried it, but it failed, several times. For reals. I did manage to get him, get Jinx, and then I say Jinx, and then, I have to punch him or something. Well, I wouldn't punch him really hard, like Mordecai did in that one episode, but then it would end with his girlfriend, saving the day by saying his name 3 times. But yeah. So yeah, crazy special overall. And now the next one is Garfield's Thanksgiving, because what the heck, this is probably one of the only few specials that appeared on TV. Then again, I know Garfield had a show back in the 90s, or was it the 80s, or 90s, I guess, 80s, 90s, whatever, but yeah, so basically this is just your titular Garfield, episode, pretty much Garfield doesn't want to go to the vet, and then pretty much, John, his owner invites the vet Liz for dinner, and, stuff goes down. In fact, it's a good thing I actually did watch a review on this special once, because, I distinctly remember a few things, so much went down and whatnot, because what the hell do you expect? But yeah, and poor Garfield trying to, doesn't want to go with the appropriate diet he got. But yes. Now the very last one, which is which I will say is one of the things, I'm sure I brought up in the past, because I love this special. Well, or actually not the special, I mean this franchise itself. I'm sure you all know it. Winnie the Pooh. Called, Winnie the Pooh Thanksgiving. And, well, in this one, the gang is all trying to find something I guess special, I think. So, it's just, Pooh and the gang, doing, trying to find something, the special for the dinner. So, and I tell ya, it's sweet. It's sweet. I've never actually seen it, but what the heck. But, I used to love Winnie the Pooh, and really, it meant the world to me, for real. I almost had, I had, a few movies, I had Piglet's Big Movie on DVD, and sometimes whenever we went to, the library, one of the movies I get would be a Winnie the Pooh movie, because what the hell, I loved Winnie the Pooh, it was so cute. But yeah, but this special overall, it's probably great. Even though I've never seen it, but I guess I would love to at one point. But yes. So that's all the Thanksgiving specials I got to talk about today. So anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.